super excited to be in your midst once again. Today is the final day of our recruiting challenge. Voila! We come to the final day, back to back, great leaders, legend, giants in the industry, sharing on how you can recruit and sponsor people into your business. It has been an amazing journey. I'm super excited. Today is going to be another bang in when it comes to recruiting. If you are joining us, I want you to drop in the comments where you're joining from. Drop in the comment where you're joining from. I'm also going to share this because I know a lot of people need reminders. So join, tell us where you're joining from and share this link. And if you have copied the link on YouTube, share it. Let me also copy and share. Copy the link on YouTube, share, keep sharing, keep sharing, keep sharing. Everybody, if you're having challenge, having your team members to do the needful in your business, this is an opportunity for you. An opportunity for you. We can see Siva Lossin all the way from Ghana, Accra. Good. Bertrand, how are you? Bertrand, I know you're in Dubai, right? I'm used to that name now, Bertrand. I hope Bertrand, okay. Uh, Chika, Lagos, Ineka, Port Harcourt. Where are you guys joining from? Uche, Anambra, Uma, Cameroon. Welcome, 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 welcome. Let's make today's video viral. Let's make it viral. Copy the link, drop on your social media network. If you're on Instagram, on Facebook, on LinkedIn, anywhere you are, drop the link there. Copy the link, drop it on your WhatsApp group. I can see you, Lady Isabel from UK. Time, I can see you. Olugbenga from Lagos. I can see you. Pepple. Can see you from Port Harcourt. Port Harcourt, how are you all doing today? Like I said, today is going to be another bank. Me too. I'm trying to copy the link. I'm looking for it now. Okay. Today, I can see you, Azamta, Leki, Fatima. How are you doing? Comfort from London, Nebel from UK. Man, we have people joining from different parts of the world. Welcome, welcome, everyone. Welcome. Keep sharing, keep sharing, keep sharing, keep sharing. Okay. Ghana, Aku from Ghana, Tambo. That's my younger brother from Warri. Austin from Lagos. Ikechukwu Aja, how are you? Modupe from Lagos. Uluk Benka, Lagos. Esther, France. Wow. France in the house. France in the house. Where is this video? Where's this video? Where's this video? Ikechukwu, you are in Owerri. Good. Mary Jane from Warri, Delta State. You can see the video now. So let me share the link on the group. People are waiting for it. Some people are already asking. No, we're trying to be used to technology in Africa, and we are live. So Brian from Uyo, hey, Uyo in the house. How are you all doing today? How are you doing? If you feel good, you look good, drop it in the comment. If you feel good, you look good. That's what one of my mentors used to say. His name is Romasio Fuchsia. You feel good, you look good. But if you feel bad, you look bad. Look bad. I'm trying to share the link, so give me some moment. Our guest is already here with us. She's ready to dish it out. So let's keep sharing. Sharing means caring. Care. Don't see something that will help someone and keep quiet. That's evil. That's evil. Evil is evil. Don't see something that will help someone and keep quiet. It's evil. It's wickedness. Don't say it's only if you are the only one in your team here watching this video, it's evil. Eh? Get it, get everyone in your team to watch it. It's very important for their growth. If they grow, you grow. If they don't grow, you don't grow. Get them, watch it. So, guys, we want to kickstart today's section. I know that much introduction. This leader is someone who has betted over 50 multi-millionaire. These are directors in my company. And she was someone who went from nothing to something. Today, she's the number 2 earner leader in my company. She has a team of over 700,000 people. She's the CEO of Global Entrepreneurs and an author of the book You Too Can. I hope I'm getting it. I know we're getting used to the book too. So we're going to talk about the book. We're going to mention the book and promote it here. She has raised so many leaders. I'm just telling you 50 because these are people who she has, because of her saying yes to this profession, these people are multi. I am one of them. I'm one of them. No, she saw anytime she sees a leader, she picks the leader up and support the leader to grow. That's one quality everyone needs to imitate in this business. And so, how was she able? She wasn't the one who started her business. She wasn't the first person, but she came and mixed other people and went to the top of the company. It is not according to Nigeria. I know I have people from different companies, different countries here, but according to Nigeria, it is not moi moi to build a business like that. She's a 8-figure earner in dollars. So let's put our hands together. If you cannot put your hands together, you know what to do. Drop some emoji, put some fireworks in the comments, and welcome a legend, a giant in our industry, Mrs. Olushi Abraham. Please, let's put our hands together. Put all the hands, put all the emoji in the comment. Do that now, do it now. Put the fire, I can see it. Keep it coming, keep it coming. That's how it is. And we are glad to have you here. So there's so much fire in the house. You're welcome now. You have the stage now. You have the stage.
Thank you so very much, Charles. It's a pleasure to be doing this with you again. And good evening, everyone watching us from all over the world. My name is Mrs. Oluchi Abraham, a top leader in my company. And firstly, Charles, I want to appreciate you. I want to appreciate you for everything you do for network marketing industry. A whole 4 days of fire is no joke. Thank you so very much. And then I was more excited when I even learned about the topic of discussion, recruiting. Recruiting, I consider it to be the most important topic in network marketing. And it is not just the heart and soul, it is the breath of our business. Okay, so to be successful, you just have to master the skills of recruiting. Okay, so I'm going to be sharing recruiting tips that helped me in my 8-year journey in multi-level marketing industry with my company. But before that, I would want to say that For you to be successful in network marketing industry, in this truly incredible industry, you must have a winning mindset. You must first decide to succeed against all odds, against any challenge, Okay, so that winning mindset is what going to help you succeed big time in the industry. Okay, so having a recruiting mindset first of all, it's key to succeeding. A lot of people join the business and they are not even willing. You must be willing to leverage on your social capital. A lot of people who have huge social capital come in and they are afraid. So do not let fear or any limiting belief stop you from building the business, your network marketing business. And then you must also be ready to but it is about deciding to build. So you must invest your time and energy. It is not what somebody else is going to do for you. You're going to do it for yourself. You're not only going to invest your money, your time and energy is important. Okay, so recruiting, network marketing is a lifetime of recruiting, prospecting, recruiting, follow up, and then duplication. As you bring in people into the business, you're not just going to bring them in. You must be ready to sponsor your new recruits. Sponsoring your new recruit means it involves putting in everything you know, teaching them and supporting them to grow. Because no duplication, there is no business if you're not recruiting and duplicating. Okay, so the business is a game of numbers. Be ready to build the numbers. So how are we going to build the numbers that will give us the volume and the numbers? Or recruiting brings about duplication. Your team must be duplicating on a daily basis for you to be successful in this incredible platform, incredible industry. I call it incredible because it is one industry that practically anybody can play in. It is one industry you don't need so much money to start. Anybody who desire more out of life, who truly want to live the lifestyle of their dreams can play in. And then it doesn't require a large outlay of money. It is not investment. I can say it over and over again. Okay, so to be successful, you must be ready to build. Duplication must be happening in your team per second. That is why it is a business that you make money even while you're sleeping. Okay, so duplication is a geometric growth in your organization. Save a penny a day and then double it every other day. And in 30 days, you would have made over a $5 million. Isn't that amazing? That is the miracle of network marketing. And you're not duplicating. If you're the only superstar in your team, you must develop people. You must be ready to build people. So the people you build, when you build people, the people build the business. Sponsoring your recruits, sponsoring the people who come into your business, it's what it takes to be massively successful. You're going to put in, when I joined my company, for instance, I knew I didn't know much of what I know now, but I was ready. I was ready to train the people who joined me as at that time. I was ready to pour in everything, every single knowledge I had into them. So after doing that, I discovered that my system started being on auto cruise. Okay, so it is not a business. You can't afford to be selfish, stingy with knowledge and information in this profession. So that's why network marketing is a company. You don't necessarily be in competition with anybody. You can't afford to be in competition with your downlines in this business, because the more they know, the more successful you become. So one thing I want to talk about is the 90 days challenge. Building a solid foundation. Foundation building determines how successful you are. Building a solid foundation will determine how much you're going to earn in years to come. What you build today, at the beginning, when you're building, your earnings is little or nothing. It's almost little or nothing. But after you have successfully built people, remember the building we're talking about is people. After you have successfully built people, these people will in turn build your business. Okay, so the most 90 days, your first 90 days after you join your business is the most critical in your network marketing business. Okay, so the foundation, you're laying the foundation for a smooth flight. At the first 90 days, you're building the momentum. And then here, during this stage of your business, the most important thing is you learning the business. You primarily focus on learning the business. You're learning the product, the compensation plan, and then the game plan. So while you're earning, while you're doing all of this, you're even earning as well. But though the earnings at this stage is actually very small, and that's why a lot of people get to quit at this stage. It takes very highly patient people to sail through this stage of our business. So acquiring the basic knowledge about the company as a newbie, or even as an already existing distributor, is very important. It sets you on the right foundation for success. And then another important part of your foundation, and then the 90 days challenge, the first 90 days, is your prospect list. Like I said earlier, you must be willing to leverage on your social capital. A lot of people join the business and then they are not even ready to talk to anyone. That is very wrong. Okay, but when you come in and build your database of prospects, that's your 100 prospect list, and then this list of 100 names is a gold mine. It is a gold mine, and if you constantly follow up on the people on this list, you're going to make massive success. And then follow up as you regularly update the list of people on this list. Follow up is the core of our business. As a matter of fact, is the lifeblood of the business, and you leave lots and lots of money on the table if you don't follow up. I remember this. This actually dawned on me when I remember some people I had on my list that I did not follow up. Other people in the business ended up signing them up after a few years, and I was like, wow. Okay, so and that was because I did not follow them up. They were on my list quite all right, but I was not able. I kept procrastinating, and that I was going to call them. Before I knew it, some other people had called them and signed them up. Okay, so follow up is critical to your success in this business. And each name on your prospect list is a potential gold mine if you mine that list correctly. Okay, so I'm going to share some recruiting tips that had helped me on my journey in my network marketing business. One top among this list is believe. Your belief system. You got to believe that you have all that it takes to be successful. Nobody was born a success. Everybody who people who are successful in this business were determined to be successful. They believed in themselves. So there are so many fears and limiting beliefs out there, but you must decide never to give up no matter the challenge. Decide never to give up. Success is like is an iceberg that we go through a whole lot of challenging situations, but people don't get to see them. They only see the success that pops up, but that um, um, for you to be successful, you must encounter a whole lot of discouragement, self-doubt, and name them. Okay. But these things don't get to be seen. People only see the results that you achieve at the end of the day. Okay, so decide that you never give up no matter the obstacles on your way, no matter the challenges. And then another important tip about recruiting is building relationships, making friends and building relationships. Even introverts. I used to be an introvert, but when I discovered the potential, what is a network marketing for me, all those shyness vanished. They had to vanish because I was ready to do what it takes to live the kind of life I have always dreamt of. So if you're not ready, if you're the shy type, like me, you can make it big in this profession just like me. Okay, all it takes is for you to believe in yourself, like I said earlier, and then be willing to leverage on people who might be who certainly everybody is. There is nobody I know on this earth, on this planet Earth, that doesn't want to earn more money, that isn't interested in becoming financially free. Okay, so connecting with people on a daily basis exposes you to that large number you need to build your business. And then again, you need to build yourself as you're building your business. Building yourself is extremely important, because growth is directly proportional to knowledge. You cannot grow above what you know. So your knowledge about the industry, your knowledge about your company, your knowledge about your company's products would boost your confidence, such that when you approach people and you're talking to them, they are attracted to you by your confidence, by what you know. You would not achieve much if you're talking to a prospect and you're not able to explain the compensation plan of your business. You're not able to explain what the benefits of the product your company is offering. That's a put off. The person will be automatically wouldn't want to be part of what you're doing if you can't explain what your company offers confidently. And then sponsor your recruits. I had talked about that before. Signing someone up is one thing, but helping that person succeed by supporting him and being a good leader is where the value lies. Okay, so replicating yourself, sponsoring. That's why network marketing companies use the word sponsor against any other similar word, because they know that sponsoring people is the real value in network marketing. Okay, so you commit to be successful, to succeed in your recruiting activities, which is one of the major income producing activity. To succeed in that, you must commit to replicating yourself in other people. When you do that, you have succeeded in truly sponsoring. Okay, so and to build people, you build the business when you build people. The people you build in turn build the business. And never ever force your business on people, even your family members. Don't force the business on them. Share the business opportunity, and let them decide, to join you. That's why we say that professionals sort, while newbies convince. Trying to convince people to join your business will make you look desperate, and you don't want to be seen desperate. One thing that must never happen in your recruiting journey is you looking desperate. It is a complete put off. Okay, and then be enthusiastic. Show enthusiasm as you're talking to people. Develop the energy and excitement. Nobody wants to have anything to do with a dull and unexciting person. Your energy and optimism and general positive attitude would naturally attract people to you. And then be genuine and ethical. I cannot stress this enough. Don't never cheat people. Even newbies, you think that they don't understand the business, and then you can, even if you cheat them, they don't understand. They will get to understand. They will get to understand later on, when they understand the business. And guess what? They will never forgive you for that. They will never ever forgive you for misleading them or for cheating them. So always be genuine with people. Network marketing is an ethical business. Is a business of ethics. So don't cheat people, and then keep your why in the forefront. One of the propelling force that will keep you going despite the challenge is our whys. Whatever your whys are, our whys of financial freedom, our whys of time freedom, our whys of exotic holidays abroad, our whys on living in the best of houses, in our dream homes, our whys of traveling the world, like I had said. Okay, so that is what should be in your mind. That is what will propel you to keep on building despite the challenges. And lastly, on the prospecting tips is expect rejection. Rejection is part of the business. You can't even wish it away. It is part of network marketing. It is not only part of network marketing, it is part of even other businesses that requires recruiting. People are going to say no to you. But you know what? Most times, no is they say no because they don't understand the business yet. It took me a whole lot of us. It took us time. It took us time to say yes to our sponsors, to our uplines that showed us the business. Myself, it took me a whooping 8 months. Yes, 8 months. Okay, so why would I give up on someone who isn't joining the business immediately? No doesn't necessarily mean that the person is not going to do the business. Most times it just shows that the person isn't ready yet. I had signed up a lot of people years later, 6 months, 1 year, 2 years, 3 years, even 8 years later. Someone I prospected when I joined the business. It just simply means that it wasn't their time yet. They weren't ready to do the business yet. But as you follow up, as you keep following up, like I said earlier, they will keep eventually they might join the business. And even when they don't even join the business, don't get angry because someone didn't join you. My own sister, even after I forcefully signed her up, didn't do anything. She didn't sign up a single soul till after 2 years. Okay. And today she's a star director. I had so many of such experiences. Then those are the few recruiting tips I would like to share. And millions of people go through life without scratching the surface of what they were created to be. You were created to be more. Don't let anyone convince you otherwise. Never get to the end of life and wish you would have done but better. You would have done more. You would have been more. Life gives us exactly what we demand from out of it. Don't settle for less. Dream big, like I will always tell people. Dream big. Don't let those limiting fears and beliefs stop you from living the life, the freedom life you truly desire or deserve. Okay. So in my latest book of You Too Can Live Your Dreams, from chapters 5 to 7, I shared a lot of insights. I shared a lot of practical insight about how anyone can be successful in network marketing, how anyone can move from being a rookie to a rock star in network marketing. Okay, so you too, please try and get a hold of that book. We have just opened the pre-order window. Okay, that's we are just opened and we're offering a whopping 20% discount. Yes, that's the book. You Too Can Live Your Dream. Okay, so the real value of training is in implementing. Is in implementation. We can't afford to waste this effort Charles had put into organizing this, bringing in a lot of industry legends to share their wealth of experience with all of us. So let's go all out to build our dreams on this truly incredible platform. We deserve to live the life of our dream. See you all soon at the very, very top. Thank you so much. I hope I was able to add some value. I was able to share some things that will help you in your network marketing business. Thank you.
Awesome. Thank you very much for these nuggets you've shared with us. That's awesome. That's amazing. You guys, you've seen that every successful leader in the profession all have a pattern. There's a pattern, and if you pay attention to all the training we've had, you discover that they all mentioned your why, your mindset, and your attitude towards recruiting. So thank you very much for sharing this powerful nugget with us. We can see how you got to the top of your company, have over 700,000 people in your network, and today you've gathered those information now in a book. If you've not yet ordered for that book, go order for the book. I will share the link again. Go order for it. You too can live your dream. it's very important for you to go order for that book now. You know, there is nothing like having short, what will I put it, reducing the mistakes you're going to make in this industry. And how do you reduce the mistake you're going to make in this industry? By learning from those who have been where you want to be. You know,
And
in all the events.
for people who are outside Nigeria, the book is going to be on Amazon from next week. Okay,
Fantastic.
so expect to
So this
order
is it. Get it now. How will you feel? I've always asked people this question. If 4,000 naira can make you earn over $1 million, what will you do? If 2.5 can make you earn over $1 million, what will you do? So go. Don't talk about the money. Don't complain about the money. Go do the needful and get this book. Get more for your team members. So thank you very much, Ma. Thank you for sharing those nuggets with us. We are grateful. Yeah.
Thank you, Charles. God bless you.
Yeah. So guys, you've heard it. You've heard it from the dawn, from a legend, from a giant of network marketing. I'm super excited. You can see all the things she has shared. And one thing she mentioned, ethics, your integrity when it comes to recruiting. You want to be, you want to say it as it is. You want to say it as it is. You don't want to say, don't worry, when you join, just bring in 3 people, you become successful. No, everybody would have become successful if we just have 2 or 3 people in our network. Sometimes it will take you 10, 20 people for you to get one person that will now become a leader in your business. Remember what Sashi mentioned yesterday. We're looking for the leaders. But how do you get to the leaders? It must pass through different stages. We have our next speaker with us here. She's a legend in the industry. She's a multi-millionaire all the way from South Africa. She has a team of over 500,000 people. She's a first-time director in my company, and she was a speaker. She spoke at the Association of Network Marketing Professional Events. For those of us who attended, I think was it last year or early this year? You know, so many things has happened. So, she was one of the speaker amongst other great speaker in the world. She has helped so many people in the industry get out from where they had to where they want to be. Her lifestyle, the way she builds this profession, the way she runs her business, no matter who you are, you will get attracted to it. She exposes the lifestyle involved in this business. I'm super excited to be connected with her. She's a friend, she's a sister from another country, another mother, and I'm super, super grateful to have her in this show. She's a top leader in the network marketing profession during the poll we just had. So I'm super excited, super, super excited, because when you have people like this share their nugget with you, there's no way you remain where you are. Ladies and gentlemen, with fire emoji, you know how we welcome people here. Don't be stingy. Don't just watch this program and be looking at it. How you celebrate others is how you'll be celebrated. And so if you know you want to be like these leaders, you want to get to where they are, even overtake them, you need to celebrate them. And so celebrate the leader, celebrate her, put some fire emoji. Ladies and gentlemen, let's put some fire emoji in the comments and make welcome Vivienne Mokome, all the way from South Africa. Welcome, boss.
Hi,
Welcome.
good evening. Good evening, boss. Good evening. Thank you so much for the warm welcome. You're making me shy now. And yeah, you're making me so shy. And good evening to all our viewers across the globe. Thank you so much for having me here. I do not take this moment for granted. I'm excited. It has been an amazing 4 days, boss. Well done. I've learned as well a lot from all the powerful speakers that you had on board. One thing that I know is that you don't stop learning as a leader. And I've been taking notes, as you can see now in my studies. I've been taking notes as well and learning from other leaders. My mentor taught me something, that when you go to a conference, and if you are learning from other speakers, it's very important that you have a pen and a notebook, just to show that you are basically paying attention to what they're saying. And that's what I've been doing for the last 4 days. And I hope everyone is what they've been doing, because this has been a powerful event, a transforming one. And this has been my vision as well, to change the face of network marketing. And boss, you have exactly done that. You have restored the confidence to our people. You have given network marketing a different face.
Thank you.
It is now a profession, and that's what we've been advocating for years, that network marketing, it is a profession. And I believe that if it is a profession, it should be treated as such. And it is through events like this where you have done exactly that. And I call it restoration time. Restoration time. You have restored hope. Thank you so much. Thank you, boss.
You're welcome. So you have the stage.
Okay, the stage is all mine. Hi, good evening, everyone. Welcome to my home. This is Vivienne Mokome, all the way from South Africa. I am excited about this event. And thank you for having me as well to your home. It's already 7 p.m. in South Africa. It's late and I am excited. My task is very simple. I'm just here. I'm not going to minus from what other speakers have already said, because they've shared powerful nuggets. What I'm going to do today is just to share as well my experience and some few pointers that I believe they will help you grow your business, and not only grow your business, but they will restore your confidence into this profession. Because I believe the problem that many of us are having, it's lack of confidence in this profession. We actually doubting it, and we are doubting that this is a profession. And that's why recruiting becomes a struggle. It becomes a struggle because because of the confidence, the lack of confidence that we have in this profession. I'm just gonna take a few minutes of your time and just share the nuggets. I'm gonna start first by giving you my background. Who is Vivienne Mokome? I'm one of the person that many would have found difficult to recruit into network marketing. And why am I saying that? Because of my background and because of what I used to believe, or the perception that I had about this profession. I used to look down on network marketing. It wasn't something that I saw myself doing, you know. My perception about this network, about this profession, network-based entrepreneur, I gave it a different name now. I call it a network-based entrepreneur. My perception about it was, it is for the desperate, the uneducated, those who are looking for a shortcut in life. You know, it wasn't for me. It was only for the few selected. I didn't see myself doing it. And as a result, I rejected it. And I also made it difficult for anyone to approach me. I made it difficult for anyone to approach me. And it's because of the perception that I've created about this profession. Listen to this, my perception. And because of my perception, I created the wall around myself, and I made it difficult for anyone to approach me. And it's because as well of how I've been brought up. I'm from a system that said to me, go to school, get the necessary qualifications, and once you have done that, look for a job and retire. That was the only language that I understood. And that's why I had to go and get my first, second, and third degree. Currently, I'm busy with my fourth degree, which is a PhD in information systems and business application, hoping to graduate this year. So I used to look down at this because I thought it wasn't for me. And that was wrong. And as a result, I missed out on so many beautiful benefits that I'm currently enjoying now. And also the reason why I've rejected this profession is because of how many people were approaching me. And today I'm going to teach you how to approach the likes of Vivienne, how you can win them. This was my first network marketing, by the way. I was approached by my sponsor. I love him so much. God must just bless him. And I thank God that I said yes. And because of that, my life changed for the better. And I thank God for making him so brave to come and approach me. And because of that yes, many lives have been given a meaning. All right. So we're going to look at things that we should not be doing when we are recruiting people and the mistake that many are making. I'm going to start first by discussing the hidden secret or success in network marketing. The hidden secret and the success in network marketing. I always say it's better to earn 1% of 100 of people's effort than 100% of your own effort. That's the beauty about network marketing. Let me repeat again. It is better to earn 1%. It is better to earn 1% of 100 people's effort than 100% of your own effort. That's a hidden secret in network marketing. And this talks to leveraging. Yes, leveraging. You can do it on your own, but you can take forever. You will take forever to get to your objective. And that's why we think the hidden secret in network marketing is it's better to earn 100% of 100 of people's effort than your own leveraging. Then how do you leverage? How do you do that? There's a skill that you need to master to do that. And that is recruiting. Recruiting, getting the leads. How do you get the leads? How do you source the lead? Sourcing the leads, there's a skill that we need to master. The first one is profiling your people. It's very important to profile your customers, your customer or your leads. Know their needs. And how do you know their needs? Know who they are and know what they stand for. Their culture, their demographics, social and economical behavior. It's very important to understand all of that. And how do you do that? By creating relationships, connecting with the people. Connect with the people first. You don't go into their space, and that's what many people, and that's what used to turn me off. Okay? It's because people now, you go into their environment or into their space, you start pestering them or pushing your business into them. They will reject it. They'll reject the message that you bring into them. Because remember, we are bringing now a powerful message to our people, a powerful message, a tool that has a potential to transform their lives. This is a powerful message. It's a powerful gospel that we are taking to our people. But now, how do you package it? It's a problem. How do you package this message? It's a problem to many. Profile your customer. Know who they are, their needs. What do they stand for? And once you know that, then it becomes easier for you now to present or to unpack your message. So profiling is very important. And as networkers, as professional networkers, we need to understand that in everything that we do, data collection is what we are doing. Data collection. What do I mean by data collection? Collecting those leads. Every organization and every business, they make their decision based on the data that they have. That data gets translated into information, and that information gets translated into knowledge and money. So whatever you do as a professional networker, make sure that you collect data. And how do you do that? Collect the numbers, because that's what I do. Everywhere where I go, if I meet new people, I make sure that I collect their numbers and I save them. I collect their numbers and I save them. And what I like is that technology has made things easier for us. We have what we call now WhatsApp statuses, all right? Or we have now what we call the story on Instagram and on Facebook. So it's very important that wherever you go, you collect those numbers. Those numbers is what I call data collection. And once you have collected those numbers, because you know that the social media is your office, you start now sharing your lifestyle, who you are. Okay? Because you want to connect to the like-minded people. You start now sharing your stories, your business, okay, who you are. Because they want to know who is Vivienne Mokome or who is Charles Tambo. And how will they know unless you go and collect the data? And by collecting the data, you don't just collect any data, but you collect the data of the people because you have already profiled them, but of the people that you want to form a relationship, the people that you want to connect with. Data collection. Say data collection. You never miss that opportunity. Every time when I go to the airport or I meet a new person, I collect data by taking their number, saving it. You don't pitch the business or the opportunity immediately. You don't do that. You do not do that. Collect the data. And once you have collected that data, because the data that you have collected, data is raw. It's a raw information. It's a raw material. And that raw material must be converted into the information. And how do you convert that into information? It's when you start sharing your stories. It becomes now information. Your stories, who you are, connecting now to your people. Because they want to know who you are. They want to know, who are you? The real you. What do you stand for? And that's what you do then in your stories. Sharing your story, who you are. What do you do on a daily basis? And how has network marketing transformed your life? You show them on your stories. How has network marketing transformed your life? What does financial freedom means to you? What does that financial freedom means to you? You tell that story. It started with data. That data moved into information. And that information now, it gets to what we call knowledge and money. It gets now converted into a sale. All right. I hope it is making sense. Data collection. That's what you need to do. And the mistake that many of us are making as well, especially on social media space, I like what Papa Solomon from Ghana actually taught about. We're only connecting with people that are within our environment. Then who are you marketing to? On daily basis, or rather weekly basis, I make sure that I get new leads as well. If I want to start my business in Ghana, as an example, or in Northern Africa, I make sure that on my Facebook page, those are the people that I add from that particular continent. You start adding them. And you don't pitch the business as well immediately, but I share my story, my lifestyle. Because I want to connect with my tribe. I'm looking for my tribe. And I know what my tribe wants. And what my tribe wants is not what your tribe wants. That's why it's very important to be you, to be you. Be you on social media, because they want, your tribe will look for you and your tribe will connect with you. There's no need for you to fake the lifestyle or to be something that you're not. Your tribe will be attracted to your lifestyle. So make sure that on a weekly basis or daily basis, you clean up your page. If you want to start your business in Southern Hemisphere, go and connect with your tribe, your like-minded people in Southern Hemisphere. And you don't just connect, understand as well their culture. Understand as well the demographics in that country. What do they stand for? So that when you start pitching your sales pitch, it resonates with them, they don't reject your message. That is data collection. Data collection. It's very important to do that. And know your tribe and know what they're looking for. And understand that the first thing that we are doing as professional networkers is collecting data. How do you collect it? I've already told you. If you are doing your business on WhatsApp, collect as much numbers as you can. Make it your responsibility to collect the numbers everywhere where you go. Collect those numbers. Just say, you know what, I can't talk now much. I'm rushing to a plane and so on, or whatever, but can I have your numbers? I will get back to you. But you know that you're just collecting those data, because once the number is saved on your phone, it will be easier for those people to see your WhatsApp statuses, to see your stories. Who is Vivienne? What are you all about? So you start sharing those things on your WhatsApp statuses on a daily basis, promoting your lifestyle, who you are, and what you stand for. Do you see how easy it is to get people on your side? And for those who are saying, I find it difficult to recruit, I can't recruit. Listen, I'm here to tell you this. You need to overcome that fear, unfortunately. You have to do it. You have to overcome that, because recruiting as professional networkers, we can't run away from it. It's one of the skills that we need to learn, and it's one of the skills that we can never shy away from it. I was a very quiet person, a very shy person, because I've built systems for years. The only language that I understood was the language of the systems and the back office. I was never an outgoing person. All my life, I've been in a managerial position. So I was never an outgoing person, but I knew that for me to make it, then I have to master that skill. And once I made it my responsibility as well to learn, it became fun, it became easier, because that's a technique. It's a small technique that you need to learn. And I always say, instead of trying to close every lead, because that's a mistake that we're making, we're trying to close every lead. How about you see if those people are open to opportunity? Maybe try and see that. Because the mistake we do, as soon as you get the lead, the first thing that you want to do immediately is to close those leads, to close the lead right there and there. Why don't you want to, try and see if those people are open to the opportunity. And if they are, then you take it forward to the next step. If they show interest from your stories that you have shared on all your social media platform, then you move it forward. And if they are not interested, it's okay. It's not the end. If they're not interested, it's okay. Don't be hard on yourself. Don't be hard on yourself. Because the mistake that we are making is that the moment they're saying they're not interested, many they are crushed immediately. No, if they're saying they're not interested, it's okay. They might not be interested now, or whatever you are offering at that moment, it might be what they are not looking for at that moment. So it's okay. It is okay. And try to say less to more people. What do I mean? Let me repeat again. Try and say less to more people. The mistake many we are making, and that's a mistake I used to make as well when I first started, was to hang up on one prospect. You know, you're spending your hours, your time, you're wasting on one prospect. Don't do that. Try and say less to many. Say less to many. And when they're showing interest, then you start unpacking it. You start unpacking it to them in more details. Let me repeat again. Say less to more people. Don't hang up on one prospect. Don't do that. And also what we need to understand, and I hope this statement is going to help you, and I want this to be embedded in you. We need to understand as well that there are people that they are looking. Listen to me. There are people that are looking for a solution. And that solution might be in the products that your company is offering. Let me repeat so that you all understand this. There are people that they are looking for a solution. They have a problem. And the solution to their problem or to their health might be in the product that your company is offering. Or the solution to their problem, it might be embedded in your compensation plan. Once we know that, then it makes our recruiting easier. Because why? We know you will know immediately that there is a problem and you have a solution. Isn't it that awesome? Then why would you keep quiet? Why won't you go out there and look for your tribe? That for me, it gives me a comfort knowing that someone is actually having a problem and I have a product that might address that problem. That gives me a comfort. And that gives me a comfort now that there are many people in my country that are losing their jobs on a daily basis. And I have a solution that is embedded in network marketing. That gives me the comfort. And that makes me now to go out there with pride and determination to rescue those people. Isn't it that giving you a comfort? Isn't it that making recruiting easier for you? It does. And it did the same to me. The moment I understood what was this all about, recruiting was made easier. When I understood that someone out there is looking for me, not the other way around. I'm not looking for them. They are looking for me. They are having a problem and I have a solution. And that solution is embedded in the product that I have or the compensation plan. So if you are not going out there looking for the leads, how will you solve that problem? And as Africans, now I'm talking to Africans, telling stories, it comes natural. It's something that we do better, especially when it comes to telling stories. I would like to encourage networkers, do that often. But we need to be very careful not to sell your story for pity, but sell your story to inspire the next person. Because the moment you sell your story or you tell your story for pity, then it loses its power. Don't sell your story for pity, but sell your story to empower the next person. I don't.
He's disturbing her. Guys, can you hear me? If you can hear me, I want to drop 111 in the comments. Drop 111 in the comments if you can hear me clearly. Yeah. Fantastic. And so let's wait a little. Let's wait a little for her so that she can come up. What are the nuggets you've taken so far from this training tonight? I want you to drop it in the comments. What are the nuggets? What are the nuggets you've taken tonight? Taken so far. Now, what are the nuggets? Drop it in the comments. What nuggets have you gotten so far from the boss lady herself, Oluchi, and Vivienne Mockerman? She's back. Welcome back.
Hi, welcome back. I'm now using my phone. We got cut off. I don't know what happened there. So
Okay.
yeah, I'm connecting now from my cell phone. Yeah.
That's okay.
I'm back now. I don't know what happened. I think it was the network as well from my PC. But I hope our viewers they've learned and I was scared as well. My apologies about that. And as I was saying, it's very important when you tell your story, don't tell it for pity. Do not do that. And that's a mistake many networkers are doing, especially when we are telling our stories. Yeah. It loses its meaning. It loses its power and its value when you're doing it for pity. We have powerful stories, many of us, and we shouldn't lose that by telling it for pity. Yeah, we shouldn't do that. I do not do that. And I encourage many not to do that because that used to be my problem with many stories that I used to read. All of them were sad story. They were all sad story. And I used to wonder, why is everyone telling a sad story? Why is everyone saying they were broke? Surely there are different reasons. that pushed people to partner with their different companies other than the money, the monetary value, you know. So it's very important that when you tell your story, don't tell it for pity. Don't do that. Yeah, basically those are the points that I wanted to share. And I would also want to encourage our people by saying this is a beautiful profession. And recruiting is made easier when we all understand. When we all understand that there are people that are looking for you. They're looking for a solution. And that solution, it is embedded in your product and your marketing plan. Once you know that, then it becomes easier. Recruiting becomes a powerful exercise because then you understand that you are not looking for people, but those people are in fact looking for you. Are looking for you. And in closure, as well as I'm about to close, I just want to leave you with this statement that it is better. Again, I just want to repeat it again because that is powerful. It is one of the powerful statements and a revelation that I got that made my recruiting easier. It is better to earn 1% of 100 people's effort than 100% of your own. It is better to do that. And once you also understand that, it becomes easier now for you to go and look for those people that are looking for you. You're looking for people that are already looking for you, not the other way around. You're looking for them, they are also looking for you because they have problems. They are going through financial crisis. Some are sick, and you have answers to those problems. Once you know that, won't it be easier for you to go and collect those leads, the data? Won't it be easy for you to form relationships in different countries? Won't it be easy? It became easier for me to do that. I formed relationship in all parts of Africa, Europe, and USA. I made it my responsibility to do that. Once I understood that there is someone looking for me, there is someone out there who is looking for an answer or rather looking for a solution, and I have that solution with me, then it became easier for me to do that. So beautiful people, recruiting is fun. It is fun once you understand and you master the skills that I've already mentioned here. It is data. It's all about data collection. It's all about data collection. Collect the data. And how you do it, it depends on a tool that you are using. It depends on the tool. If you are on your WhatsApp, collect those numbers. Do it. And start sharing your story. Lastly, do not force yourself. And this is a mistake that we're making on social media. Do not undermine or badge those who are not part of us. Do not do that. And that's a mistake many are making. How do you badge those who are already who are full-time employed or who are not part of your field, and you still expect them to partner with you? How do you do that? And the reason why we're doing it wrong is because we do not understand that people are looking for us. We do not understand that they are looking for us. So if I'm looking for you and I get into your page and I find you criticizing the very same thing that I love, or the very same thing that at the moment it makes sense to me, do you really think I'll accept your message or your gospel that you are preaching? I'll not do that. I'll not do that. So it's very important that we know that, and we start cleaning up our pages. We start cleaning up as well all our social media platform. We need to understand why we are there. What are we doing there? We are looking for people who are looking for us. Therefore, they cannot find us being critique of them. They cannot. They will immediately reject our message. They will do that. So it's very, very important. Please go and clean up your page. And lastly, there is Vivienne before the company that I'm representing. And I like that because many of the guest speakers, they've already spoken about it. You cannot always be promoting your products, always be promoting your company. You cannot always be doing that. You are not your company. The people that you're looking for, they want to know more about you. They want to trust you. And how can they trust you if you haven't connected with them or created a relationship? A trust can only happen when there is a relationship that you have built with your people. And you build the relationship with your people by selling yourself, who you are first. But if in your social media platform it's all about the company, all about the product, who are you? They want to know who you are. They want to know who's Vivienne Mokome. Vivienne Mokome is a graduate. Vivienne Mokome is a mother. Vivienne Mokome used to be a systems, she used to build systems. Today she's building people. Today she's one of the people who is advocating for the importance of network marketing. And why is she advocating for that? Because it has changed her life, and she believes it can change your life as well. That's what they want to see. Then from there, I can also start about the products, promoting the help or the platform that has helped me to achieve that lifestyle. But be you. They want to know you first. They want to know you first. They want to know you first, who you are. I hope this has made recruiting easier for you. I hope that this session, I think my time is up. I do not want, like I've said from the beginning, I do not want to subtract from what the other speakers have already said, because what they've said is powerful. But I felt like sharing some 3 important nuggets that I've already said now that will help you. And I've seen that it's a mistake many are making. Many are making. And as a result, you end up repelling your prospect instead of you attracting them. That's why we are saying it's attraction marketing. You are attracting your like. You are attracting your tribe. And how do you attract your tribe? By being you. Your tribe will resonate with you. And try and say less to more people. Do that. And if they're rejecting it today, it's okay. Look for as many no's as you can to build up your confidence. That's what I do. I look for as many no's as I can to build my confidence. Do that. Have fun. Have fun recruiting. Have fun building. And embrace this profession for what it is. Because it is a profession. It is a profession. That's it from me. I love you all, and thank you so much for having me in your homes. I had great time. It has been 4 days of learning, and I hope you have learned something. Coach, I hope I didn't take much of your time. I didn't take time as well.
No. We're expecting more, sir.
Oh, you're expecting more? I was worried about the time. go on and on. But yeah, like I've said, recruiting, it should be made fun. And once we make it fun, it becomes easier now for our people to go out there. And I like this line. That's why I've repeated it so many times. People are looking for us. Charles, there are people that are looking for me and you out there. And knowing that there is a traffic of people looking for me, I'll go out there and look for them as well. I will collect those numbers. I'll collect those numbers and I will preach financial freedom. And we also need to understand financial freedom, to many people, it means different things. What financial freedom is to Vivienne Mokome, it might be different to what it is to Charles Tambo.
True.
And understand as well financial freedom, and it's something that I taught about in the last few days when I was talking about financial freedom. I spoke about it yesterday as well in one of my training. We need to understand that we've got what we call basic needs. And we also have what we normally call financial freedom. For you to breathe, to have air, to have your water and your electricity, those are the basic needs. Those are the things that you will normally have. But financial freedom is what many people are looking for. Many people are looking for. People, they're looking for owning their own time. They are looking for buying properties of their choice, not a property that is determined by a third party. They are looking for going on a holiday whenever it suits them. We have those people out there that are looking for that. And we are having people who are saying, I want to be able to take my children to schools, to better schools, schools of my choice. Those people are out there. They are looking for that. But there is no solution to that. They don't know how to get there. And me and you as professional networker, we have that solution. We have that solution. We have it. And we need now, this is what I was talking about, we need to package this properly. We need to package this good news. I call network marketing good news. We need to know how to package this good news in such a way that no one will reject it. There is no one who will say, I do not want financial freedom. There's no such thing. We all want financial freedom. We all want financial freedom. But financial freedom could mean different things to many people. I want to go on holiday whenever I want to, without worrying about my bank balance.
That's true.
I want to do that. I want to have access to the best healthcare system that money can buy. I want to own as many properties as I can without worrying about a budget. But and how many people do we have, Charles? How many people do we have that wants financial freedom? A lot.
A lot of people, a lot. More people are there. People are going to bed every day looking for what to do.
Do you see that there's a traffic now? There's many people that are looking for us. And we have that solution. And that solution, it is embedded in network-based entrepreneurship. Now, the problem is our people are packaging now, we are packaging now this message in such a way that instead of being received well, people are now rejecting it. They're not rejecting the message, they are rejecting us, the messenger. Because no one will say no to any of the things that I've already mentioned, but they will reject it because of how we're packaging the message. We are not connecting with them. How will they even trust you? They don't know you. You understand? So it's important that we create that relationship, build that relationship. But how can you build that relationship if you haven't collected the data? How do you do that? I mean, how will I know about Charles Tambo if I didn't collect your numbers? if I didn't save your numbers. I had to save your number and start connecting with you.
Sure.
And how many of us are meeting people from different events? We don't even care about collecting their numbers. All we want to do is you go to weddings, you go to different gatherings. Do we even bother collecting numbers there? We don't. But instead, what we do, and I've seen that's a mistake many networkers are doing, we rush into presenting our business opportunity there immediately at the party. People are at the party, they want to have fun. Some are at the funeral, they are mourning. You want to present your business opportunity there right there and there. That's wrong. That's a mistake men are making. Collect the number, take the data, and at the right time, you will start now presenting your opportunity. How do you presenting it? By showing your lifestyle. They are watching what you're doing. Show them your lifestyle, who you are. What do you do on a daily basis? And how has this profession changed your life? I used to be an IT exec, and I know what it takes to be an IT exec. It means you work long hours. You are hardly home. You are hardly home with your children, with your family. Half the time you are out there trying to fix the systems. So how do I present this opportunity to an IT exec? By showing them now my different lifestyle, which is a lifestyle now of spending more time with my children, more time with my family, going on a holiday on a Monday without criticizing what they're doing or looking down at what they're doing. I mean, they've worked very hard. They've earned. Don't take away their power. The mistake we're making is to take away people's power. I mean, they've earned their title. They've earned their qualification. They went to school for years. That is the power. That is their power. Then who are you to come and take that power away from them? You don't do that. You still acknowledge who they are and what they do, but you're showing them a better lifestyle, a better way of doing things. That's what I do. And that's why in my team, I have many professionals that have partnered with me. I still embrace who they are. Remember my introduction, I said I am an academic. I'm still busy with my PhD. I acknowledge that. I'm not looking down on education. I'm not saying you might have PhD, but you don't have millions like me. No, I still acknowledge that. And by doing that, I'm giving them their power and their honor. But I'm also saying there is another way, a better way of doing it. By showing them the lifestyle, the better way. In that way, I'm able to earn their trust and earn their respect. But if you start by batching, criticizing who they are and showing them your money, that you are making money while they are broke, they'll reject your message. And that's how I rejected many people that came and presented this profession to me. The how part. It's not the what. The what is powerful. This is an important message, but the how. It's not the how, sorry, my mistake. The how is very important, but it's the what they said and how they presented it. I mean, I wanted their lifestyle. I wanted the how. I wanted to know more about the how. And I loved what they were doing. But what they were saying, it made me reject it. And that's why we are struggling till today to attract as many professionals as we can into this, because this is a beautiful profession. If we can learn to treat it now like that and to use as well social medias correctly. I always say social media, it should be used to celebrate and promote, not to batch and not to criticize each other. But it should be a platform where we are using it to celebrate and to promote this beautiful platform. And also in closure, because boss, I have to close now. I don't want to take most of the time. How I manage as well. You talked about 400 to 500,000 people under my tree. One will say, how did you do it? What made it easier for you? It is some of the points that I've mentioned. And also, it's very important to identify key leaders. There's what we call Octopus strategy. It's a very powerful strategy. And if it's done correctly and mastered well, it can yield great results. Octopus strategy. In your recruiting, once you understand your recruiting, I've already shown you how you can do recruiting. Once you understand now the recruiting, because if you don't know how to do the recruiting, then the Octopus strategy will fail. Once you have mastered that, with the Octopus strategy, it's very important now that you go out there and identify a key leader in each and every community. It's very important to do that. A key leader in every community. Identify who's the key leader there. Who is the influencer in that particular region. You don't need to go and recruit. I didn't have to recruit 500,000 people. I didn't do that. I didn't recruit the entire tree. But I had to identify a key leader in each and every community. That's how I started my business. And I started small. The mistake many people are making, they rush into hosting big presentations, and that can set you up for failure. That can set you up for failure, because the moment you rush into hosting bigger presentation, if no one shows up, that will discourage you, you know. And this is what I said to some of my leaders this afternoon. Try and start small. Start small. Your small groups are more important, and those are your focused groups. You do that. You don't start big, you start small. By identifying key leaders in each and every community. So people, they rush into big public meetings, you know, advertising flyers and all that, and that also it puts unnecessary pressure and strain on you, the organizer. So start small. Identify the influencer, because once you win that key person, then that key person will bring you the masses. You just have to get one influencer in each community. What I did, I went to different churches, and in each and every church, I had to identify a pastor. Make sure that you win that particular person over. Sell your vision and make the vision about them. Because at the end of the day, it is about them. It's not about you. Make it about them. How will the congregation benefit from what you are about to present? How will the community benefit from what you are about to present? How will that politician benefit through your platform? And how will that platform as well benefit the community? That's what I did. Just get one person, sell the vision, and show them how will it benefit their people. Listen to this. How will it benefit their people? You are now massaging their ego. How will this benefit their people, not him? Especially when you are talking to politicians, you show them how will this benefit their people. Because once their people have benefited greatly from this, who is going to get now the praises? The leader. You're massaging now their ego by showing them that. Because once you get a yes from them, let me tell you, they'll go and convince everybody. But it's how you sell your story, how you sell that story to a leader. How you do that, it's very important. Remember what I said, they're not rejecting this how part. They love it. Everyone wants financial freedom, but they're rejecting how we are packaging the message. How we are packaging the message. Okay? So Octopus strategy, it is the best if you want to grow your network faster. Because once you've got the head, then the rest will follow you. It becomes easier, and then this thing now becomes a movement. But before you can get to that, understand the principles that I've already mentioned. How do you get your leads? What you need to do to get to those leads. And you start cleaning up your offices. Most of us are using social media as our offices. Then you go and clean your offices and know your story as well. Because if you are not confident, you don't know what you're talking about, they will sense it immediately. They will sense it in your voice. They will sense it as well in how you are presenting your story. Because if you are doubtful, you don't know what you're talking about. I mean, you don't even have you're not even respecting this profession yourself, or you don't even understand that this is a profession. The person that you're presenting to, they will hear it, or they will sense it in your voice or in your tone. They'll sense it in your tone. Make sure that you are confident about this profession, you love it, and you are rooted to it, and you know what it can do for Africa if you are in Africa. If you are in Europe, this is something that must be embedded in you. Because the moment you are not confident about this, when they ask you what is network marketing and you start saying, I heard Vivienne say this, come on. They will reject what you are saying. So make sure that you are confident in this, how you look and how you sell your story. It must be with power, grace, not for pity. Not for pity. I always tell people that I said yes to network marketing because of wisdom. Listen to this wisdom. I'll never say I was hungry. Maybe I was hungry for success, but I was not poor. Yes, I was hungry for success, but not poor. Wisdom led me into this. Wisdom led me into this. You see that? Do you hear the tone? Wisdom led me into this. Already from what I'm saying, I'm already speaking with authority and with pride and humility, saying wisdom led me now into this. I've benefited, and I know that it can benefit our people. I'm now owning it. It can benefit our people. This is a gospel. This is a message that the entire African continent must hear. Do you hear this? There's no doubt whatsoever. No doubt whatsoever. And they can never be doubt because we have seen results. This is the only profession, by the way, 80%. It has proven itself without no reasonable doubt that it can turn or change the lives of ordinary people, and it can give it a meaning. This is the only profession that has turned ordinary men and women into multimillionaires in a short space of time. Then how can we doubt this? How do we doubt it? Then how do we sell our message or our story for pity? No, we can't. We can't do that. We can't sell our message for pity. There's power in our stories. There's power. So our Octopus strategy, it is one of the best. Once you have mastered the art of recruiting, have fun doing it, knowing that the masses are looking for you. If I know that the masses are looking for me, hell no, I will go out there with confidence, knowing that they're looking for me. There are more people looking for me than Vivienne Mogome looking for those people. Knowing that there are more people looking for me, they're looking for my product, They're looking for my compensation plan that talks to their financial freedom. I will unpack it. And I will learn. I will invest in my personal development. I will learn as much as I can. I'll try and connect to our people and master all the social media platforms that are there. Find one that you are good at and master it. And master it. Because knowing that there are many people out there looking for you, then whenever you find that platform that works for you very well, then be a master at it. Selling your story. You're selling a story. You're selling a solution. You are not going there on social media to critique, to criticize, to bash anybody, but you are going out there offering a solution. You are going out there to tell people the good news of what network marketing has done for you. 60% of young people in Africa are unemployed. 60%, that is a lot. It's 6 out of 10. The age between 19 and 25. That is a generation that has zeal and energy. And this is a stats from 2020. It's going to get worse. They are looking for solution, and we have that. There's no time to play on your social media platforms. 6 out of 10 is a lot. We're talking about our future generation here that is sitting unemployed, despondent. There's no hope for them. They are looking for someone that is going to give them hope. They're looking for someone who's going to tell them a story that is going to restore hope and their dignity. That's all they're looking for. They're not looking for millions of dollars, millions of rand, millions of naira, but they are looking for someone that is going to tell them a story that is going to restore hope. Listen, the worst thing that you can ever do to our people is to take away hope. And we have a message of hope. And that message of hope is embedded in network marketing. Network marketing has a potential to change the world the same way information technology has. And this is part of my thesis. This is something that I've included on my thesis. I believe network marketing should form part of our school's curriculum. That's something that I'm fighting and advocating for strongly, that it should form part of our school's curriculum. And the reason for that is because I strongly believe that it can change the world the same way technology has. The same way technology has. So beautiful people, let's take this business, let's take this profession to the people. Whatever you have learned in the last 4 days, go and implement it. Just go and implement it. Remember what I said, 60% of young people in Africa, 60. Southern Hemisphere being the highest. They are currently sitting unemployed. They are looking for me and you to pitch the solution. Pitch it to young people. Go and connect to them. Go and find them. Where are they? They are at varsity. Some of them, they are at home. They are dropouts. Go and look for them. Go and look for them. They are looking for you, but they're not aware that you are there. They don't know that you are there. Talk to them. Talk to them. Start pitching for them. I love young people, and I'm recently working with young people because I know their energy and their zeal. The energy and the zeal to learn more. So let's target them. Let's tell them about this wonderful business, this wonderful profession that many have presented it incorrectly to us. Imagine if this profession was presented or taught at schools.
Where would we be, Mr. Charles, if this was taught at school as part of entrepreneur, as part of a subject entrepreneur? Where would we be?
Well, we'll all be billionaires.
If this was taught at school, and that's the reason why I go back and do my PhD. The reason for my PhD is not that I need a PhD. I don't need a PhD. Listen, I've got already master's, which is the highest qualification, the highest degree. You know, the reason for my PhD, I'm trying now to engage government in my country now. I'm taking it to government that network marketing or network-based entrepreneur, it should form part of our school's curriculum. I'm going out there to those people. I've engaged politicians now. I went and I looked.
We have University of Bethany. Network marketing is taught there. It's a course in some university in California. So we can do that in Africa.
We can do that in Africa. We can do that. It's possible. You've already started with this program. It should be our desire. It should be a burning desire for everyone. I mean, I just have to look at my life, how my life has been transformed. And imagine, if everyone's life could be transformed in a shorter space of time, where would we be as a nation? We are having a message of hope. I see many people now cleaning their Facebook page. Let's do that. We are offering a message of hope. Hope. And that message of hope, it must be translated in how we are packaging ourselves on social media. That's how we should be doing it. How we are packaging ourselves. If I want to attract academics, I will talk about my qualifications. And I'll talk about my children. I'm a mom. They must see me waking up in the morning and taking my children to school, which is something that I couldn't do before. But today I'm able to take my children to school every morning. I'm able to go. It's Monday, tomorrow I'm going on a holiday. You understand? I now go on holidays every morning. And I know that is a lifestyle that many aspire to. Do you see that I'm telling a message without criticizing anyone, without looking down at anyone? A message of hope. A message of hope. That's who we are. And that's what we are selling. A message of hope.
Fantastic.
That's it from me. I love you all. I love you all.
Thank you very much for this message. We're grateful. It's so you're speaking from the heart, and that's one thing, one good thing about you, and we really appreciate the nuggets you've shared with us tonight. Though if you've gotten value tonight, I want you to drop some fire emoji, drop the emoji, drop some hearts, and just some light bulb, like what Tiffany always mentioned. If this is an aha moment for you, drop that. A lot of people can see someone says, thank you so much for SD. You totally rock. And so
that's
Joyce. And thank you very much. Thank you for the emojis. Thank you. I know you've not gotten this. It's coming. I don't know why.
I'm waiting. I
don't know why
tell me.
I don't know why the delay. So at least this week I should get back to you on how you can get it. So guys, as the Oluchi Abraham and Vivienne has an input on this book that you're seeing here. I asked her a question: what's your greatest team building secret? What advice do you have for those just joining the industry and those still doubting? Look at what boss lady Vivienne said. She said, building a team is not easy, as I had issues coming from a corporate background because of the way things are in the corporate world. where skills were mapped out already. Or in this industry, you learn as you grow, and it's open to people of all backgrounds. My experience with the corporate world helped me to invest my time and money in educating and training my team members, because I believe when people know better, they do better. I also ensure that I duplicate the right culture in my team, and that is the culture of learning. I identify key leaders in my team and ensure that I have them grounded in different parts of the company, e.g., different leaders for products, company profile, etc. So training them and pushing them forward rubs up positively on me. I use their talent and skill for the growth of my team. This is because if they shine, it is a reflection on me and the team. As a leader, you should think strategically and not always be at the operational level. Once you can lead as a visionary leader, your team will grow. This is just a capture of so many other things she mentioned. Just a capture of so many other things. I don't even know if she still remember that she mentioned this. In there. Can you unmute yourself?
I don't remember. You evolve as a leader, because this is a journey. It is a journey. Like any other journey, it has its ups and downs. I don't sound like yesterday, and I don't sound like last year. You evolve.
That's true.
Yeah, you evolve as
That's
a leader,
true.
because the challenges that you
So
are facing, they are different. What I used to face in 2018, it's not the same as here. But one thing that I know is when people know better, they do better. And if we
it. The
say yes, when
principle.
they know better, they do better. And we must never stop learning. And we need to invest our time and money into personal development. I'm still learning till today. As I'm saying, I'm busy now also with my PhD. I never stop learning, because the moment you stop learning or reading a book, this is what I normally say with one of my favorite SD. He's not here. We like to say you can never read a book and remain the same. It's impossible. There's no way. You cannot read a book and remain a negative person, and sound like you used to sound 2 years or 3 years ago. I advocate for that. And if as professional networkers, we can invest our time and money into personal development, it will become easier for us to recruit people of our caliber. It will be easier. It's easier. I mean, I have attracted more and more politicians in my country, and because of the amount of time and energy that I invest in myself, and also in this profession. So my SD, Dr. Mr. Charles, I hope the government are watching this. I hope they see what we're doing here, because there's a lot of work.
Doctor.
Oh yeah.
Maybe I'm getting the Dr. Charles soon.
You should. Next year when we meet, I also should be Dr. Vivienne Mokome. So this has been powerful. That's my prayer, that it should reach the right people, so that they see the amount of time and work that goes into this profession. All they see is the result, and no one sees the process. They only see the results. And what you have done here, we've simply shown people the process, because yes, recruiting is a process. All these things that I was mentioning, these are the process that we need to make time and learn. No one is born a recruiter, but it's a skill that you can learn, and you need to be willing to learn it. Once we can know that, I'm telling you, we're going to have fun. We're going to have fun doing this business. I was not born an IT analyst, but I had to go through a process. I had to go through university. I had to have certificates and multiple degrees to be called now a qualified, and not a qualified, but a highly qualified systems analyst. So if we want to be called professional networkers, Dr. Charles, we need to go through the process, learning, buying all those books that are available.
Yeah. That's it from me. Thank you so much, Dr. Charles.
Sorry, guys. Thank you, Vivienne, Malcolm. Thank you for sharing those nuggets with us. We are indeed grateful. Please, if you can hear me, I want you to drop 111 in the comments. If you can hear me, drop 111. The network just had issue just now. Can you hear me? If you can hear me, drop 111 in the comment. Drop that in the comments. I'm super excited with what we have gotten so far from this program. Can you hear me? So much value, so much value. So get a copy of this book. She has her input in and get if you can hear, that's great. And we have Olushi Abraham, who also had an input in this book. Our next speaker, I'm trying to get him on board. But for now, as we wait for him to come on board, I want to share something. If you want to learn more on Octopus marketing, there's a book I'll recommend for all of us. How many of us want the book? You want to know the name of the book? Drop 222 in the comment if you want to know the name of the book. If you want to learn about Octopus marketing. You know, one of the things that really helped me in this profession was immersing myself with so much learning. I immersed myself. I was shy. I had I didn't have the right posture. I didn't know how to present this profession. I didn't know how to talk to people. But but I used to follow. I follow people who have been where I am, where I want to be, and so that's one of my greatest secrets. And one thing I discover about great leaders, great entrepreneurs, is learning. So I want to say, why is it that I'm dishing out this information and still we have leaders who don't apply the things we are learning? I say, well, it is still the same with life. We all need reminders all the time. How many of us have gotten so much value because of this program? Some of us know these things, but we don't do them. But we need reminders to let us know that these are still the things we need to do. If there was no need for reminder, we will not be having the Bible, we'll not be having the good book, we'll not be having the scripture. These things remind us of the need for us to be close to God. You get it now? God still sends God still remind us through his servants. Get it now. So not that we don't have the Bible, not that we don't have the book, but we need people to talk to us. We need people to remind us. We need great leaders to make us see that these things you are missing out if you're not doing these things in the business. And that is why I love what I'm doing. I don't care what team you belong to. My vision is greater than my team. My vision is greater than my company. My vision is greater than my profession. But what I see in a large scale is the number of people I can help, irrespective of what company, what product, what team you are in the business. So one of the book I say I'm going to share with you is Ultimate Guide to Network Marketing by Robino, I think so. Ultimate Guide to Network Marketing. Let me get the author. I'm going to get the author by Robino, Ultimate Guide to Network Marketing. That's one of the books you can learn by Rubino. I'm Dr. Joe Rubino, Ultimate Guide to Network Marketing. So in that book, if you go to chapter 26 of that book, you will see Octopus Marketing. Stretch your tentacles and inspire others to help. Stretch your tentacles and inspire others to help. If you read wide, You have so much information that will help people grow their business. And there is no way you read that book that you will not see, you will not have an argument, you will not see the reason why you need to go all out. Everything you need to succeed in network marketing is in that book. We have over 37 great network marketers who share tips on how you can become successful in your business. And in one of those, I want to share something from the book that will also help you in recruiting. I want to share something before we have our next speaker up. I want to share something that will also help you in recruiting. And what's that? It says, okay, it says, no, not leadership, not leadership, not leadership. Okay, it says free, fun, and creative ways to find an endless flow of hot new prospects for your business. Free, fun, and creative ways to find an endless flow of hot new prospects for your business by Nick Eksha. So network marketing can be the greatest business in the world if you have enough prospects to tell about your business. Without a constant flow of good prospects, your business will not grow. Without a constant flow of good prospects, your business will not grow. And it says, if you look at the book here, it says, this chapter contains more than 100 ways to reach new prospects, so you will never again have problem finding people for your business and products or services. Respecting your family and friends can sometimes be hard to do, especially if you have done so before with other money-making opportunities. If you have a solid business opportunity, then your warm market representing people you know is the best place to start. I understand that you won't go to all of them for various reasons, but if you go after the positive, outgoing, and friendly ones, there are definitely diamonds on your potential list. You get it? So your warm market is the best place to start, the people you know. But when you have exhausted that, you need more people to join your business. So anyone that will be interested in this book, I have a group. I have a Telegram group. I'm going to open the link to the group. If you are interested in joining the group, is for me to be sharing informations like this. A Telegram group. If you are interested in joining the Telegram group, I'm going to post it after today's event on Facebook. If you want, I'm going to share this book there, the soft copy. If you want to join the Telegram group, I want you to drop some fire emoji in the group, in the comments, drop it. Then I'm going to share the book there so that you can go through. Now, sharing means loving. Sharing means loving. Now, sharing means caring. And so I care about your growth. I care about your success. And so I will be sharing it there if you're interested so that you can go through, drop some fire emoji. Then you join the Telegram group. I'll open the group for just 30 minutes. So watch me out. If you're not following me on Facebook, if you're not following me on Instagram, go follow me. I'm going to drop the link of the Telegram group on Facebook. Then I will open it for 30 minutes. After 30 minutes, I will shut down the group. So that, that's how I do it. I will remove the link after 30 minutes. After this program, I'm going to drop it on, I'm going to drop the link on social media. And so it mentioned several ways: home parties, 3-foot rule. Don't allow anybody to come closer. Don't allow them to go without you getting their contacts so that you can also share your opportunity with them. Local hotel gatherings, chat rooms. Many of us are on the internet. You don't leverage on opportunity around your locality. Some of us build our business on the internet, but we are looking for people outside our locality alone. You can build, for instance, I'm based in Asaba. Many people feel, this business is saturated. in Asaba. I cannot do this business. It's saturated. I think I should drop the link now on Facebook so that you can be joining while we are talking here. You can also join the group. So this business is saturated. I can't do this business. You get it? So because of that, many people don't prospect within their town. Do you know what I did? My wife saw a flyer of a gathering that will be coming up in Asaba here, in my town, online. And so we got in contact with the leader of the gathering. I registered for the event because it's a hangout. I registered for the hangout. There are so many hangouts in different cities. But some of us, we just feel we just have to be doing all online. No, not online all the time. Fine, there's COVID-19, but protect yourself. And so I paid for the hangout just for me to connect with people. If you don't have people to connect to, there's no way you have success in your business. So I paid for the hangout. I paid for my wife. That's how I got in contact with the head. With the head, I'm not looking for the tail. That's Octopus marketing. That's one style of Octopus marketing. So I came in contact with the head. She said a lot of people have spoken to her. A lot of people have been talking about her. She don't want to do network marketing. She don't want to do anything that has to do with my company, you know. Just because I posted something on my status. You know, a lot of leaders said, make use of your status here. Make use of your status. Not because I posted something on my status. Because I posted something on my status, she saw it, she mocked me. You know, one of the greatest leaders I have in my business today got to join my business because she saw she saw an update of my status. The same thing happened to this leader. After I've connected with her on WhatsApp, I've joined her group. I'm seeing a lot of buying and selling they are doing on the group. You know, I want to make friends. I want to get to know them. She now saw my status. She smiled. She laughed at me and said, "Oh, well," I said, this is real. You can know about it. She said, no, 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 no. You know, that immediate rejection. But because I understand how to connect with people, how to build relationship. I said, well, can I meet with you since you are my boss? You are the boss of the group. You are my boss. Can I meet with you? So I met with her. I bought, is it after? So I bought lunch. I bought lunch, you know, you have to make some sacrifices because she's not a small person. No, don't underrate anybody. I bought lunch for her. We started discussing. I asked her a lot of questions because the person who leads with the question wins. And so I asked her a lot of questions to know more about her, to know about her family, her husband, her children, see where I can come in to help. We are offering help. We are offering solution. We are offering hope. So I shared my story with her, connected with her own story, you know. I connected with her own story. Immediately, someone who said, Charles, don't talk about this business. If it's this business we're going to talk about, I'm not going to join this business. She was the one now asking, how can I join? At first, she wanted to join with the student pack and the paste. You get it now? Or she said, oh, if I share this with my husband will be laughing and will laugh at me. But do you know that she shared it with her husband and her husband asked her to do the VIP package? So what if I didn't connect with her? What if I did not follow the process? What if I didn't have in mind to talk to people? What if I just wait for people to come meet me for me to share the business opportunity with them? Will she have joined my business? No. And so first thing first, you must have the mindset to always connect with people. You must find way to connect with people. The more, like the boss I'm having today now, I learned how to go pro in my business through his training. There was one of the training I paid for. I went to Port Harcourt with my wife. We didn't even have the resources then, but we paid for the training. We went to Port Harcourt. We paid for our hotel. The title of the training is Sales and Marketing. Since then, I've never forgotten that training. The things, the tips I've learned from that training. And so do not say because you are getting these things you are getting for free for the past 4 days now cost people a lot. So we love you. We care about your growth. That's why we are sharing this with you. Don't worry. I don't want to distract you to go share. I immediately after this webinar tonight, go to my Facebook, get the link, join. I will not share it now. Go to my Facebook, get the link, and join. So I don't want to distract anyone to join now. So the need, mind you, it's not an environment to post your business. It's not an environment to recruit people into your business. That's it. It's not an environment. So, ladies and gentlemen, I know where we have our guest here with us. I'm super excited because I know he's a very busy person, very, very busy. He's going to talk briefly with us about his style of recruiting. I got to go pro in this business as a result of his teaching. He has mentored great leaders. He has helped so many people get out from where they had to where they want to be. Many of the key leaders you see succeeding in Africa today have one way or the other learned from this person I'm about to bring up tonight. And thank God he's the one concluding the whole section. You know, when an elder comes, the elder blesses everything you have done. And that's what he's doing, he's going to do tonight. And so, ladies and gentlemen, I want you to drop some fire emoji in the comment. Drop some fire emoji, drop it. And make welcome my boss. People call me boss, but I'm not. When the boss meet the boss stay at the background. And so make welcome my boss, a mentor, a coach, a trainer. And I have this book here. Send this book to me, you know, the Dear Entrepreneur, a book I cherish so much. And so we're going to talk about it when we conclude. And so make welcome our boss, Adiolu Akiemi.
Thank you very much, Charles Tambo. Well done. Well done. I'm sure it's been 4 fire-packed days. Well done. Okay, great. So I'm happy to be here. Can you hear me?
We can hear you.
Okay, excellent. Okay, so I'd like to welcome everybody. I can see that there's a lot of fire in the chat comments. How do you want us to progress? Should I just talk?
Yes, you have the floor now. I'm leaving you until you play your comment.
Okay, great. So I'll just talk for a few minutes. My name is Adiolu Akiemi, and one of the blessings that I've enjoyed, that I've had, is the fact that before I ventured into network marketing, in my first career, I was hired as a recruitment and training manager for a multinational company. So here was I in the year 2001. That's about 20 years ago today. I just finished from campus, from school, and I was hired off directly from campus to be the recruitment and training manager for Procter & Gamble for West Africa. So here was a young chap leaving school, coming into corporate life, coming in at a very strategic, interesting place. And I was a recruitment and training manager, human resource manager for that company. And I think I learned my very first few key strategies and understanding of recruitment from there. So I'm not recruiting like a charlatan, I recruit like a professional. And that's because my first work ever in life as a graduate from school, paid to do, was to identify talent, recruit, and train them. So I'm going to share with you a few quick tips that I've learned from that journey. In the network marketing journey as well, my first successful network marketing gig was in the year 2007. And I was able to create an organization of over 60,000 people in less than 9 months. And I'm going to share with you, what I did, what I've been doing, what I still do, and what I teach. So very quickly, I think there are two aspects of what everybody who is a distributor must learn to do. And it's not just recruiting. So I like the fact that this course is called recruiting. There's a smaller segment there that is called and training. Recruiting is the hard work, is the grind that you need to do. Training is where the leverage is. And that's why I love what Charles Tambo is doing, and I will always support Charles Tambo, because I like the fact that he's putting out a lot of training there, because that's where the power of leverage lies. If I recruit you, I may have been successful in getting a team member, but I will not enjoy leverage from that team member if I don't also train. Recruiting is important. It's the grind. It's the hard work that requires my activity to do. But the one that allows me to be able to rest is when the person I've recruited is trained and they can operate without me. So the first thing you must realize is recruiting is grind. Training is leverage. Recruiting is the work. Training is the leverage, and you need to learn how to do both. And the first thing you need to do as a recruiter is you need to have a particular mindset. Okay, there's a mindset that recruiters have. Like I told you, I was a recruiting manager. As a recruiting manager in my early days in my career, I traveled across Nigeria. I traveled across West Africa. I traveled to London to recruit people. Okay, so my company will send me to London to go and have a dinner with MBA students because I want to identify particular talents that can work with our company. My company I was working with at that time had 110,000 employees. Okay, the company had 110,000 employees globally. And at that time, the company was 167 years old. Okay, so it was an old company. The company had been in operation since 1837. Okay, and they had what they call current best practice. They had best practices, they had best approaches, they had a documentation of how things should be done. And I would travel to all the universities in Ghana, to Cameroon. I would go to the north, go to the south, all because I was looking for talent. And what exactly are these things you need to have as a recruiter? There's a mindset that a recruiter has. A recruiter is not a beggar. A recruiter is somebody who is trying to sort a number of people and select. So as a recruiter, I know that if I go to a particular campus and I'm able to test 1,000 students, I know that 100 of them will pass the test. If I interview the 100 students, I know that 20 of them will get to the next level. If 20 of them get to the next level, I know that 5 students or 5 of them are likely to be hired. So what's a recruiter doing? A recruiter is sorting. A recruiter is sorting, is selecting, is not trying to corner every Tom, Dick, and Harry into their business. A recruiter is trying to ensure that he's able to get high quality talent that can scale their business, that want to succeed, and that can be helped to succeed. So I am a recruiter, not a beggar. Okay, I am to sort and select, not to plead. Okay, number 2, be valuable. Okay, as a recruiter, you want to be valuable. I'm asking myself, not why do I want this person to join me and not somebody else? Okay, even in my company, the next person is like a competition to me, because that next person could be the one who is hiring the person that I know. The only reason why they should join me is not because I told them first. The only reason why they should join me is not because I had the good fortune of being the one who sent them the mail or the SMS. I may send them first, talk to them first. They may not be convinced until they meet somebody else in the future who convinces them. Why me? The reason why me is that I need to become a valuable person as well. So you want to be an effective recruiter, you need to develop your capacity. You need to develop yourself. You need to be somebody who has value, somebody who makes a difference, somebody who people grow in the presence of, somebody people can learn from, somebody who can add multiple value to their lives in a variety of ways. That's how to be a good recruiter. So the mindset is, I'm constantly developing myself. If you look behind me, you find books, you find a library, you find awards and stuff like that. I'm constantly trying to read, trying to learn, trying to find something new. And I'm not just learning from books alone, I'm learning from practice. Okay, I practice, I learn something, I try it out, I try to manufacture, I try to sell, I try to, I try various things, I try to understand. I don't just read a book and say, nice book. No, how do we implement this? So as a recruiter, I need to have a mindset of, what value can I add to this person? Why am I the person inviting this person to join business? Why should he join me and not my other distributors in the same business with me? Okay, as a recruiter, you are looking for talent. You are not looking for finished product. You are looking for unpolished, raw talent. Okay, I had the privilege of meeting Charles Tambo many years ago. When I met Charles Tambo, it's not the Charles Tambo you are seeing today. Charles Tambo you are seeing today is the boss. Okay, but I knew Charles Tambo before he became the boss. As talent that wasn't fully finished yet, that wasn't fully polished yet, that was still there to go through training. And many of us, we look at people, we want to go and meet somebody who is on top of another network to recruit the person to our business. That's not recruiting. That's trying to, to get a reward for where you have not bestowed labor. Okay, one of the best ways to do is you, as a talent, back then, after recruiting and training manager, my role was polished and I was called talent supply learning and development. So before I was recruiting and training, after a while I became talent supply. Now the role I have is to identify talent and to supply the talent to the company and to create a system that helps them to learn and develop. So the same thing, you want to do your business, you want to identify talent. You want to look for that young, struggling guy, that lady who has dreams and aspirations, that person who wants to be successful, that person who hasn't reached where they want to go yet, who is hungry for more. The best person to sell, the best sales person for food is a person who is able to find the hungriest crowd. So you want to find that hungry young man, that hungry young lady, not that one that is forming psychedelic, that is too good for the job. When we go to recruit for jobs, we have thousands and then we select a few. The same thing with your business. You need to have an eye to say, you know what, is this a customer or is this a business partner? Is this somebody who will scale my business? Is this somebody who, if I pour my life and my energy into, will make a difference, in the place where they are? Will they grow? Will they become outstanding? Will they become exciting? Are they people who can blow? Now, by God's grace today, I can point at a number of people that have passed through my system, who have passed through my life, who have passed through the organization that I've led, who I can look at today and they look like, they look like gold. They look like diamond. As a talent person, you need to be able to spot them before they become diamond. You need to be able to see that young person, see that person growing up, and know that this person has ginger, has swag, has energy. With a little more training, we can bring this person to the level of CEO. This person can become a boss, and then you invest in that talent, to make it better. So you're not looking for finished products. You're looking for raw talent. You're looking for raw talent that you can add training to, add learning and development to, and make better. Now, there's something I learned in my own interview when I got my first job. I thank God for the guy that interviewed me. His name is called Angelo Voyati. He was a South African descent, and because there was vacancy in my organization in Nigeria, he flew over to mentor me and train me in recruiting. And then on the day of my final interview, here was I, young from school, expectant of a first class. I don't even got to my result, bright young electrical electronics, looking at the life, thinking I'll go to Harvard, thinking I'll go for my master's, thinking of scholarship, thinking of what life had in stock for me. And I got to this interview, and while I liked the idea that I was going to switch from engineering to human resources development, it was my desire, because while it was in school, I did a lot of training. I was always teaching people tutorials, teaching them for different courses. I was teaching tutorials for courses I wasn't even doing, just to help people pass, not in the exam or outside. So that was kind of life I was living. I enjoyed teaching. So I felt, let me switch it to HR and see what that looks like. Not because I did badly in engineering, but I was still thinking, I'll go and do an MBA to bridge it. I'll go and do that. And I went for the interview. And even though I passed first interview, second interview, last interview, and they offered me, I was curious to say, when I finish my NYC, will I continue here? Will I continue this job? I think I still want to go for my master's. I think I still want to do this. And he told me something very interesting I will never forget. He said to me, Deolu, what binds us together is our mutual quest for success. Somebody type that in the window, type that in the chat box. What binds us together is our mutual quest for success. And that is between any organization and anybody, between any two partners, between any two people who want to achieve a goal together. What binds us together is our mutual quest for success. I want to succeed is the reason I want you. You want to succeed is the reason I want to work with you. On the day your success is not my priority, you cease to be my friend. On the day my success is not your priority, we cannot work together. What binds the recruiter and the recruitee together is their mutual quest for success. They are both on the journey towards success. They both want to succeed, and they have found that success is available in what you are doing, and success can be available for them in what you are doing as well. The ultimate recruiting line for me is when I'm able to identify people who want to be successful, and I'm able to see that they can succeed in my organization. And if I can help them see how they can succeed and how I will help them in that journey and how already their appetite for success makes them attractive to me, then I have a solid recruit. So something you want to do when you are recruiting someone, when you want to recruit, you are looking forward to their success. I don't want to bring somebody on board because I want to meet a quota. No, I want to bring somebody on board because I know that, like me, this person has a dream. And for as long as their dream and the hunger for their dream stays potent, and the hunger for my dream stays potent, we can partner together to achieve together. What binds us together is our mutual quest for success. So I told, my employer told me then, he says, look, Jelu, for as long as we are helping you succeed, stay here. For as long as you are helping us succeed, we will not fire you. The day we are qualified to part ways is the day success means something different to you from what it means to us. And the day why you can go away is when you say, look, I want to achieve things that this organization cannot supply. What binds us together is our quest for success. And that's the mentality that you need to have as a recruiter. That this person I want to bring on board, will they be able to succeed? If they're a customer, let it be clear they're a customer. But if they want to be all they can be, then I need to show them the pathway to their success and collaborate with them in making that happen. And also this, many people just go to people and try to bother them and try to get them. Understand this. Recruiters are not talkatives. Recruiters are interviewers. Okay? In the normal context of recruiting, what we go out there to do as recruiters is to interview. It means that we are not the one doing majority of the talking. It means we are the ones doing majority of the listening. Somebody said this: God gave you 2 ears and 1 mouth. It is because you are supposed to use your ears twice as much as you use your mouth. It means by design, we are designed to be recruiters. Ladies and gentlemen, if you want to be successful as a recruiter, you are more effective with your ears than your mouth. It means you need to learn how to ask questions. Think about it. In that job interview you went for, was it the interviewer talking? Was the recruiter the one talking the most? He was asking you questions. What is your goal for your life? Where do you see yourself in 10 years' time? Who do you want to become? What are you passionate about? What are your needs? What is your focus? What is your value? Who are you? What do you want? Why? Because if I don't seek to first understand you, I cannot make my proposition suitable for you. If I genuinely care about you, the reason why I'm recruiting you is because I care about your future and I see the possibility of a mutual conquest together, then I must use my ears more than I use my mouth. One of the first books I read as a network marketer was a book by Alan Pease called Questions Are the Answers. Okay? Questions are the answers. As a recruiter, you need to learn to ask questions. Back then, I developed my PowerPoint slide, a fresh PowerPoint slide. I developed it on the merit of that book to identify the 8 questions that every human being is asking. Some of them are asking different questions, but everybody, you will find them within those 8 questions. You find them either asking whether they want to earn extra income. You find them asking whether they want to retire to passive income. You find them whether they want to have more time for their family. You find them asking whether they want to go out and have vacation. You find them whether they want to take care of their health. You find them whether they want to, whatever. You can find those questions. You want to interview, understand before you are understood. Okay? Doctors are trained to diagnose before they prescribe. The most effective recruiters ask questions before they give answers. So you must learn to interview. Okay? Interview, listen. When you understand your prospect, when you understand your customer, that is when you are qualified to speak. Okay? When you understand your customer, your prospect is when you are qualified to speak and move them in the direction of where mutually your desires and your expectations can both be met. So you want to learn how to channel them in that journey and move them forward into the place where what they want to achieve, what they want to do can be met. So you want to learn how to ask questions. Ask questions. Okay, seek first to understand before you're understood. Someone usually says that a salesman can sell ice to an Eskimo. No, a fraudulent person can sell ice to an Eskimo. Anybody who is selling ice to an Eskimo is fraudulent. It's not a salesman, because when the Eskimo gets home and meets his wife will say, "Oh, honey, what did you buy? What exactly happened to you today? How can you bring ice to the house when ice is all around us?" An effective salesperson is not selling ice to Eskimo. It's selling heat to Eskimo. It's selling ice to the desert. It is important that you are giving people the value that they need. What will make me effective as a recruiter is the fact that I know what you want. If I don't know what you want, I will sell you what I have. And what I have may not be what you want, so you will not last with it. Ladies and gentlemen, if you go out there, back 20 people into your business, you don't understand what they have, they will be there temporarily. The reason we have so much turnover, and such burn rate in this industry is because people are only recruiting, they do not understand the level of training. People do not know that it is when I recruit, I must also sponsor. Okay, and I'll tell you the difference. When I recruit, I must also sponsor. So I want to say to you out there today, be a sponsor, not just a recruiter. Okay, be a sponsor. And what does that mean? It means when I bring you on board into my team and I recruit you, I also make myself available to help you succeed. I think it's Jim Rohn that said it, or is it Jim Rohn? Yeah, or Zig Ziglar. I think it's Zig Ziglar. Zig Ziglar said you can achieve anything you want to achieve in this world by helping many people achieve what they want to achieve. Our industry, network marketing, is such a place where if you help people succeed, you cannot keep it away from yourself. Okay, those who bring sunshine to the life of others cannot hide it from themselves. If you are deliberately sponsoring people and helping them grow, if you are helping people in the journey of growth and expansion, you cannot hide it from yourself. So what you want to do is, you don't want to just be a recruiter, you want to be a sponsor. A sponsor is someone who have balance of work. I get you hired, you come into the company, and I give you another year, 2 years, where if you have a challenge, you can talk to me. Okay, I'm your sponsor. I'm the one looking after you. If your boss wants to fire you, I'm the one who says no, give him time. I'm the one who says no, he hasn't gotten the grasp yet. I'm the one helping your onboarding process. In our own industry, what we want to do is, when I bring you on board, I'm not brought you on board because I've seen that you're a firecracker. That's amateur. Amateurs are the ones who are looking for people who are high in one business and they want to bring them into their own. Amateurs are people who are looking for where they will enjoy leverage, where they don't show value. No, real recruiters, you go and find talent, young, new, untouched by the industry. You bring them in and you stay with them, sponsor them, train them, support them to become successful. In the company where I was working as a recruiter, in the normal conventional corporate practice, we never hired experienced people. They will say, Deolu, go to campus, fresh, where their head is still hot, where their passion is still strong, where they are hungry. Recruit someone who has desire, who has passion, and has no experience. We will train them, we will sponsor them, we will grow them. I remember in the year 2002, my company back then featured on Forbes as the company that is most responsible for the highest number of CEOs in multinational companies around the world. It meant that the company had become a training organization that finds talents when they are young, and when they grow in the organization for 5 years, 10 years, and they leave, they become CEOs of other companies. Our company back then was doing better than Harvard in developing the next leaders. Ladies and gentlemen, that's also true of me as well in this industry. In this industry, you find people that I'm associated with who are leading in various places. Why? Because it is how to recruit and sponsor. Sponsor means I don't only recruit, I recruit and I am committed to their success. Okay? Don't just be a recruiter, recruit and then sponsor. Like I said to you, the hard work is in recruiting and you must learn how to do it. Okay? And you learn how to do it by listening more than you speak, by interviewing before you propose, by diagnosing before you prescribe, by understanding their needs and showing genuine care, so that I can bring them on board something that will make them successful and make you successful. Okay, what binds you together, remember, is your mutual quest for success. Okay, sponsor and downline, what binds us together is I want to succeed, you want to succeed, we can succeed together. So sponsor. And then very, very important at this point, I'm not giving you numbers anymore. This point, believe. Okay, believe. One of the things that will distinguish you is to be an effective recruiter for any organization you are in, you need to believe in the company and make yourself an ambassador of the company. Don't say the company said, don't say they said. Say my company. Now, that's the loyalty I have to everywhere I have been. When I was in PNG, it was my company. When I was in Virgin Nigeria, it was my company. Okay, when I did Freedom back in the days, it was my company. When I did New Nigeria Club, it was my company. When I got involved in Avenues to Wealth, it was my company. They were not my companies. But you will never know they were not my companies or that they were not owned by my father because I did them as an ambassador. An ambassador is somebody who represents the interest, who represents the values of the system that they're a part of. And that's done by belief and conviction. I cannot recruit you into something I'm in doubt of. So I need to believe. I need to have conviction. I need to be passionate about the company I'm in and believe. It is that belief that allows me to be able to ensure that I can bring people on board stresslessly. I need to believe. Okay? And then very importantly, the reason why you joined should never leave you. Okay? Never let the reason why you join leave you. Be sure about why you join and keep it the main thing. Keep it before you. Why? So remember, why did I join? Sharing your story, sharing your stories. Stories are very powerful in the recruitment process. And there's no story as powerful as your own personal story and your personal why. Okay, so it is exciting, it is interesting. And if I was speaking like a machine gun, I know that will be for you to ask questions so that I can answer them. And I'll say I like to close my thoughts with this for recruiter care. It's not everybody that should join your business. Okay, it's not everybody. There are people when you look at them, you see their energy, you see their drive, and you know that not yet, not now. I don't have the time commitment to work with this person. I don't have the space to help this person, and this person is not qualified to work with me. Okay, people qualify. A recruiter is thinking, is he qualified or not? So you need to care about people to know if it's the right thing for them. And if you engage them and you realize it's not the right thing for them, recommend them to the right thing for them. I think we can do a lot of wonders in this industry if we work this way. And we realize, you know what, I'm here to help. I'm here to help. And if the help I need to give you is not for to sign you up, I need to give you the help that I need. I think you believe that you need, and not the help that I want to give. I need to give you the one that you need, the one that is appropriate for you, the one that makes sense for you. Okay. And of course, they say a good speaker says lastly like 4 times. So this is my second lastly. Lastly, be a networker. What does it mean? It means go to new programs, go out for trainings, go for conferences, go for new meetups. Ensure that you are actively meeting new people. Don't try to recruit them on the first day you meet them. Reserve them. Have a reserve list. Have a reserve bench. Okay, if you're a coach for a football team and you're recruiting talent to form your top 11, you will still have people you will put on reserve bench. So develop your reserve bench. Have your first lineup. It's called your reserve bench. If you're hiring for a football team and you want your team, you have your number 9, you have a goalkeeper, you have your number 7, you have your number 11, you have your strikers, you have your midfielders. You are identifying key people for different roles for your team. Every one of us have a lineup like that. If you are doing it that way, you don't want just anybody in your team. If they're not good enough, immediately put them on reserve. Their time will come. And actively check on them to see how they're doing, to see if you want to engrave them and bring them on board. So, ladies and gentlemen, Coach, Boss Charles, I think I've run through a few things already. If there's anywhere the questions that I need to be asked or things you want me to solidify, don't be an amateur. An amateur is someone who's saying, let me just get somebody on board who is powerful, one on my left, one on my right, and I can go and sleep. No. Okay, that's reaping where you have not been so labor. Recruit and develop. Thank you, sir.
Awesome. This is awesome. I didn't expect less. Like I always say from you. You are the boss. I'm super excited for you to come close this section. We've been here for the past 4 days now. Today makes it the 4 days with 15 leaders in the industry who have come shared what it takes to be the best recruiter or sponsor in the business. And you just said it all. You just said it all. You just crammed it all. That is very key for us to recruit and train people. Let's sort the people who are recruiting into our business. If you know you are not interested in the development of people who join your industry and you're ready to develop them to be a leader in the industry, don't even recruit them into the business. And that's the truth. Many of us, what we do these days is we are looking for where we did not sow, or what would I say? That's what we're looking for. We're looking for leaders in other company, in other company, just to bring them in and grow our business. While we have millions of people out there who are yet to see the beauty of our profession. So as leaders, as newbies, as people who are in this profession, let's elevate the profession. Let's bring those people in so that they will see. I wasn't a network marketer before. Someone brought me into the profession, developed me, and today look at where I am today. So I love that point you brought out here. It's very key to the growth of our industry. It's very key to the growth of our business. And like I mentioned earlier on, my vision is bigger than my company, is bigger than my team. My vision is bigger than even the profession, but I am elevating the profession. That is where I am. That's what I'm doing. People need to see the beauty of what network marketing can do to a lot of people in the profession. I'm super excited. You have built so many leaders, and many of us are doing well in our various company. And look at what you mentioned. Look at what you mentioned. I know so many people that company. Someone who is in a company is calling it that company. If you listen to me just now, you see that I said my company, which is very key. If you are not sold out in your company, there's no way you can get people to join you build your business. So it has to be your company. It's your company. As long as you are in the company, it's your company. Thank you very much, sir. Can you talk a little about this book? Can you talk about it briefly? I know you have another meeting, so that and let people know how they can order it. Then I know you have other trainings, mentorship course you are into. You can talk briefly about it.
Okay. So that book there, The Entrepreneur, I think is a very, very powerful book for anybody who is in business, who is involved in partnering with others, who is involved in driving sales, who is involved in working with people. The book basically chronicles a case study of my own journey in business, of working hard and losing money, losing billions, and basically arms you with a tool to ensure you can avoid the mistakes that I made and live your own life better. So it's a book that every entrepreneur or every wannabe entrepreneur needs to have. And there are two books in one. So there's a book and there's a journal. The journal is, I realize many people are not writing. Many people are not documenting what is happening to them. Okay, the reason why I have that book is because I journal actively. I record things, I write mails, I write notes, and I capture them. So you have your own journal that is not dated, that allows you to be able to scribble and write and be able to take care of your story. And the beautiful thing with journaling is therapeutic. It's therapeutic. It helps you heal. It helps you learn. It helps you experience everything twice so that you can recollect. It helps your memory. Okay, if there's any one habit that is the best habit to form that triggers every other habit, is the habit of journaling. And you have those two packed together as The Entrepreneur. It's available. You can get it through my site. You can get it through a number of links that helps you to get it there. I'll make the links available so that you can find them on Facebook and other channels. You can get access to the book.
Yeah, you can post it on your Facebook, but they will have to follow you on Facebook. They'll follow you on Facebook, follow you on Instagram, so they can see it there.
Okay, great. So you can follow on Facebook is Deolu Akiyemi, at Deolu Akiyemi, Facebook Deolu Akiyemi. That's my fan page. And on Instagram is Deolu Akiyemi. You can follow me there as well. On Twitter is Deolu Akiyemi. I'll share it on those channels so they can have access to them. There are other books as well. I do a lot of stuff around financial intelligence, around organizing your finances, managing, multiplying, managing and multiplying your money. I do stuff around sales and marketing. I do stuff on mentorship as well. Basically, just follow on those channels. You get to find out what's happening, what's new, and you can participate in them. Lately, I've been doing a lot on enlightening people about taking advantage of the bull season in the current space financially of cryptocurrency and the blockchain. So I do a lot of things around finance. I do a lot of things to help people grow and become better. Follow all of those channels to get access to what's going on. Thank you very much, Charles Stambo. Well done on the fantastic work you're doing for the industry. I'm excited to be a part of everything that you're doing. God bless you. God keep you. And then, well done, everybody. I've been seeing some of my guys hailing me here. Well done, everyone. I can see. I can see the number of people that are hailing. Well done.
Thank you very much, boss. Thank you for your time, and we are grateful. We're grateful.
Thank you, sir.
So, guys, that's it. That is it. I hope you got value in this training. These trainings you've gotten so far for the past 4 days. Make sure you go back, you watch this training, take the notes, not just take the notes, make sure you visit the notes again and apply all the things you have learned from the notes. Very key. It's not about the information, it's about the application. The more you do what you have learned, the more successful you become. Great leaders in the world are doers. They're not just learners, they are doers. You do, and that's where you now have the results in the profession, in the business. And so I want to commend everyone here. We have 164 online live. No one complaining of data. I love your energy. Love what what you've done. Without you, we can't do this presentation. And I really appreciate. So all you do now, you can post on social media, tag me if you can, the things you have learned from day 1 to day 3, day 4 of this program. All the nuggets you've gotten, you can be dropping it. Things I learned from Recruiting Challenge organized by Charles Tambo, Be dropping it for this week and next week. I know there are a lot of things you have learned, so just be dropping it. If you can tag me, if you cannot, there's nothing, no problem. Follow me make sure you subscribe. If you've not yet subscribed to this YouTube channel, subscribe to it. Follow me on Instagram. Follow me on LinkedIn. I don't do much on Twitter. Then if you're my Facebook friend, you're not my Facebook friend yet, send me follow me on Facebook so I can be getting updates when things like this come up. I'm coming up in June 25th. It's going to be 3 days, June 25th to 27th. Do you know who is coming? Ray 18 is going to be on that challenge. How many of us know Ray 18? I want you to drop 111 in the comments. How many of us know Mark Morris? Mark Morris will be on the challenge also. Drop 111 if you know these guys. These are badass recruiters, people who have built leaders in this industry, and they're going to be coming in the next recruiting challenge come June. I want you to keep that, put it in your calendar, June 25th to 27th. That's a 3 days. Ray 18 will be there, and Matt Morris, and so many other top leaders will be there to share their tips to beg. This is the foundation of our business, and that's why I'm taking time to also share. I have a mentorship course coming up. That's next month. If you are interested, those of us in Nigeria, it's 30,000 naira. And those of us who are in other countries, $85. Go to Facebook, inbox me, Disrupt 6.0. Then I'm going to share with you the link on how you can register. If you have my WhatsApp number, WhatsApp me. I'm going to share with you. Anybody, whatever this company you have, you can join this training. I'm going to be sharing with you my ideas and some other things I've learned from other successful leaders for 30 days. You're going to spend 30 days with me in the evening, 8 p.m. to 9 p.m. every day. Then, if you don't have a copy of my book yet, tell me why. Why is it that you've not gotten a copy of my book yet? And why is it that your team members also have not gotten a copy of this book? Why? Tell me why. Why is it that you've not gotten it? Every member of your team needs this book. 14 years I've been in this industry. The things I've learned the past 14 years is what I shared with all of you here, and you don't want to miss it. Go to charlestambo.com/disrupt to order through Paystack, or you send me an inbox to get. If you're on WhatsApp, send me a WhatsApp message. Let me tell you how you can get it. I'll share with you. Some of them are already in Lagos, they are in Port Harcourt, they are in Abuja, they are in New York. If you're in this area, you can go to the centers where I have them to pick it up. Very soon to be in the other parts of the states in Nigeria. For those in other countries, don't worry, I'm going to ship down, or you go to Amazon. Go to Amazon and also order for the book. Amazon prints directly and sent to you to your doorstep. That's what Amazon do. So do that, you'll get my book. Then the Business for Home Growth Conference. Don't miss it for anything. It's $35. Don't miss it. Don't miss it, please, for anything. It's coming up June 4th to June 6th. June 4th to June 6th. The Growth Conference. If you're interested in the Growth Conference, it's $35. If you have my WhatsApp number, you can get my WhatsApp number through this YouTube channel. Just go through. I think my WhatsApp number is there. If you have my WhatsApp number, inbox me. I'm going to send you the link. Or send me a message on Facebook. I'm always frequent Facebook or Instagram. Inbox me. I'll send you the link. Put Growth Conference so that we'll know which one you are going for. Then I'll send you the link on how you can come on board. I hope you got so much value. All you can do now, I'm going to highlight every of this training in a link, share it with your team. Let every of your team members, anyone that is joining this business newly, let everyone go through this training. When they go through this training, you've built a leader. You know that you bring them into the industry, tell them what they need to do. When they know what to do, there is no way they will not duplicate, and you become successful in your business. Thank you very much for all your time. I love you all. Have a fantastic evening, morning, or afternoon, anywhere you are watching. Bye-bye.